Imagine going from a gritty industrial town, where dreams often fade into factory smoke, to commanding the Hollywood spotlight with a jaw-dropping net worth of $25 million. That's the incredible journey of Terry Crews, a man who's flexed his way from the NFL fields to the silver screen and beyond. With luxurious homes that scream extravagance, a car collection that turns heads, and a rock-solid marriage that's weathered storms, Terry Crews isn't just a celebrity, he's a powerhouse of inspiration. But how did this former football star build an empire that's the envy of millions? Stick around as we dive deep into the lifestyle of Terry Crews in 2025, his stunning houses, sleek rides, massive wealth, and the love story that keeps him grounded. You won't believe what we've uncovered. Terry Allen Crews was born on July 30th, 1968, in Flint, Michigan, a city known more for its Rust Belt struggles than for birthing superstars. Growing up in a working-class family, Terry faced a world of challenges. His father, Terry Crews Sr., was a factory worker with a tough exterior, while his mother, Patricia, instilled in him the values of resilience and faith. She was the rock who taught Terry that hard work and belief could lift him out of any hardship. Life wasn't easy. Flint was a place where poverty loomed large and opportunities were scarce. As a kid, Terry dealt with the sting of financial strain and the chaos of a city in decline. He once recalled sketching drawings to escape the harsh realities around him, a creative spark that hinted at the artist he'd become. But it wasn't just the environment. Terry faced personal battles too, like the pressure to prove himself in a town where dreams often felt out of reach. These early struggles forged the grit that would carry him to greatness. Terry's rise to fame didn't happen overnight. It was a slow burn fueled by determination. His first big break came in the early 1990s when he swapped his sketch pads for shoulder pads, joining the NFL as a linebacker. From 1991 to 1997, he played for teams like the Los Angeles Rams and Washington Redskins, but his football career never hit the heights he'd hoped for. After retiring, Terry took a leap into Hollywood, a risky move for a guy with no acting experience. His debut came in 1999 with a small role in The Sixth Day alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger, a gig that opened doors. The real turning point arrived in 2005 with Everybody Hates Chris, where he played the lovable, penny-pinching dad Julius Rock. That role catapulted him into the spotlight, followed by his iconic performance as Hail Caesar in The Expendables series and the fan-favorite Terry Jeffords in Brooklyn Nine-Nine, which ran from 2013 to 2021. By 2025, he's a staple as the high-energy host of America's Got Talent, raking in millions and earning praise for his charisma. Along the way, Terry snagged accolades like the NAACP Image Award nods and a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2021, a testament to his relentless hustle. Now, let's get to the good stuff, the jaw-dropping lifestyle Terry Crews is living in 2025. If you're loving this deep dive, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the Celeb Insider for more exclusive celebrity scoops. The Pasadena Palace, Terry's crown jewel. Let's kick things off with the crown jewel of Terry Crews' real estate portfolio, a stunning $5.6 million mansion in Pasadena, California. If you're picturing a modern mega mansion with glass walls and neon lights, think again. This place is a slice of history with a side of Hollywood flair. Terry and his wife, Rebecca King Crews, snagged this Spanish-style estate in 2022, and it's the kind of home that screams elegance and charm. Designed by renowned architect Reginald Davis Johnson back in 1921, this 5,296-square-foot beauty sits on a sprawling 1.14-acre lot, tucked away behind a half-circle driveway that gives it serious curb appeal. With 4 bedrooms and 4.5 bathrooms, it's the perfect blend of cozy and grand, exactly what you'd expect from a guy like Terry, who's all about family but loves a touch of luxury. Step inside, and you're greeted by terracotta tile floors, arched double doors, and wood-burning fireplaces that add warmth to every room. The formal dining room is a showstopper, with 2 massive chandeliers hanging over circular dining tables, perfect for hosting A-list dinner parties. Natural light floods the space, thanks to large windows and a layout that feels open yet intimate. Out back, the estate gets even better. There's a pill-shaped swimming pool with a diving board, surrounded by palm trees and lush green lawns. 2 patios offer plenty of space for barbecues or just soaking up the California sun. Oh, and did we mention the full-size tennis court? Whether Terry's serving aces or just chilling with his kids, this backyard is a private paradise. But what makes this place extra special is the 2-bedroom guest house attached to a 3-car garage. It's ideal for visiting family, friends, or even as a creative retreat for Terry, who's known for his love of art and design. And here's the kicker, Terry got a deal. The mansion was originally listed for $6.9 million, but he negotiated it down to $5.6 million. That's not just a home purchase, that's a masterclass in smart investing. So why Pasadena? For Terry, it's a homecoming of sorts. He and his family lived in the area back in the early 2000s, and the City of Roses, known for its architectural history and quiet charm, suits his laid-back yet sophisticated vibe. Plus, with 5 kids, Naomi, Azriel, Tara, Winfrey, and Isaiah, this mansion offers plenty of space for family game nights, movie marathons, and maybe even some of Terry's famous pet-flexing dance parties. The downtown LA loft, Terry's creative haven. Now, let's switch gears and head to downtown Los Angeles, where Terry has another gem in his real estate lineup, a loft he calls his Fortress of Solitude. This isn't his primary home, but a creative sanctuary where he escapes to tap into his artistic side. And trust us, this place is as cool as it sounds. Back in 2017, Terry gave Architectural Digest a tour of this loft, and it's the kind of space that screams personality. Part office, part home away from home. It's where Terry goes to brainstorm, design furniture, and just soak in the quiet above the bustling city. The loft is decked out with art that inspires him. Think Shepard Fairey prints and pieces by Eric Scottons, alongside career memorabilia like his lip sync battle championship belt and a blueprint of his first sofa design for his furniture line. Amen and amen. What's awesome about this loft is how it reflects Terry's multifaceted life. He's not just an actor or a former athlete. He's an artist, a designer, and a dreamer. The space is filled with books on art, fashion, and design, giving him a constant stream of inspiration. While we don't have exact details on the purchase price or size, lofts in downtown LA's Arts District typically range from $1 million to $3 million, depending on the specs. For a guy with Terry's taste, you can bet this place is stylish yet functional, with high ceilings, industrial vibes, and killer city views. In 2025, this loft is likely still a key part of Terry's world. Whether he's sketching new furniture designs, prepping for a role, or just needing a break from the chaos of Hollywood, this space is his creative anchor. And who knows? With his knack for smart investments, he might have even upgraded it with some high-tech gadgets or eco-friendly features by now. Car collection, sleek and stylish. Terry's never been one to flaunt wealth recklessly. He's a family man with 5 kids, Naomi, Azriel, Tara, Winfrey, and Isaiah, and a guy who values substance over flash. Still, he's got a playful side, and cars are a natural fit for a man who loves power, performance, and personality. While Terry's kept his garage mostly private, we've got some hints, like his ride in an Aston Martin DB11 with Jay Leno in 2020, and we're using those to speculate what his top 5 might look like in 2025. Ready to see what's in store? Let's roll. Car number 5, Ford F-150 Raptor, the all-American beast. Kicking off our list at number 5 is a ride that's as rugged and reliable as Terry himself, the Ford F-150 Raptor. Now, Terry's never publicly confirmed owning one, but this truck fits him like a glove. Why? Because it's the ultimate blend of power, practicality, and American spirit, 3 things Terry embodies to a T. The Ford F-150 Raptor is the king of off-road trucks, and by 2025, it's likely evolved even further. Picture this, a 2025 model with a beefed-up 3.5-liter twin-turbo V6 pumping out over 450 horsepower, paired with a hybrid option for better fuel efficiency. It's got a rugged suspension that can tackle any terrain, from desert dunes to mountain trails. The exterior? Think matte black with custom cruise flair, maybe some red accents to match his bold personality. Inside, you've got a spacious cabin with leather seats, a massive touchscreen, and all the tech a busy dad and entertainer needs to stay connected. At an estimated price of $70,000 to $90,000 in 2025, it's a smart buy for a guy who values performance without breaking the bank. Number 5 might be the entry-level pick, but it's a powerhouse in its own right. Car number 4, Tesla Model S Plaid, the Eco-Warrior Speedster. Sliding into number 4 is a car that's all about speed, innovation, and a nod to the future, the Tesla Model S Plaid. Terry's a forward thinker. His furniture line, his hosting gigs, his advocacy for health and equality all scream progress. So, it's no stretch to imagine him zipping around in a Tesla by 2025, especially the Plaid, which is basically a rocket on wheels. The Tesla Model S Plaid is a legend in the electric vehicle world. By 2025, it's likely gotten even crazier. Think 1,100 horsepower, a 0 to 60 miles per hour time of under 2 seconds, and a range pushing 400 miles. This thing's so fast it'd leave Terry's Expendables co-star Sylvester Stallone's jaw on the floor. The design? Sleek, minimalist, and futuristic, with that iconic yoke steering wheel and a 17-inch touchscreen that's basically a mini movie theater. Terry could customize it, maybe a deep blue wrap with a subtle Cruise logo on the hood. Why a Tesla for Terry? For one, he's a fitness buff who cares about health, and electric cars mean cleaner air, something he'd want for his kids and grandkids. He's also a tech enthusiast. His Amen and Amen studio went virtual in 2021, and he launched his own cryptocurrency, Dollar Power, that same year. The Model S Plaid's cutting-edge vibe matches that energy. Plus, with his busy schedule, filming, hosting, designing, Terry needs a car that's low maintenance and high performance. No gas stops, just plug it in at his Pasadena mansion and go. At around $140,000 to $160,000 in 2025, it's a splurge, but Terry's earned it. The Model S Plaid is the perfect mix of eco-consciousness and raw power. Number 4, with a futuristic punch. Car number 3, Aston Martin DB11 AMR, the classy cruiser. At number 3, we've got a car Terry's already been linked to, the Aston Martin DB11 AMR. Back in 2020, he drove one with Jay Leno on Jay Leno's Garage, and the grin on his face said it all. This British beauty is all about style, speed, and sophistication, and by 2025, it's a no-brainer for Terry's collection. The DB11 AMR is Aston Martin's Grand Tourer with a bite. In 2025, imagine it with a 5.2-liter twin-turbo V12 pushing 630 horsepower, a top speed flirting with 208 miles per hour, and a purr that's pure music to a car lover's ears. The exterior's sculpted lines and iconic grille scream James Bond, but Terry'd make it his own, maybe a metallic silver finish with blacked-out rims. Inside, it's a luxury cocoon, hand-stitched leather, carbon fiber accents, and a premium sound system for those long drives from Pasadena to LA. Terry's a classy guy beneath the muscle and comedy. He's been married to Rebecca since 1989, and their love story is straight out of a rom-com. The DB11 AMR fits that vibe. A car for date nights, red carpet arrivals, or just cruising with his wife by his side. It's also got a personal touch. Sylvester Stallone gave Terry a Panerai watch during the Expendables 2, and Stallone's a known car nut. Maybe he tipped Terry off to Aston Martin's magic. Priced around $250,000 to $300,000 in 2025, it's a statement piece, luxury with a side of horsepower. Number 3 is where Terry's suave side shines. Car number 2, Dodge Challenger SRT Demon, the muscle machine. Roaring into number 2 is a car that's pure Terry Crews energy, the Dodge Challenger SRT Demon. This isn't just a muscle car, it's a beast that'd make his Old Spice commercials look tame. Terry's all about power, those pecs, that laugh, that presence, and the Demon delivers it in spades. By 2025, the Challenger SRT Demon might be a collector's item, but let's imagine Dodge keeps the legend alive with a new iteration. Picture 840 horsepower from a supercharged 6.2-liter Hemi V8, a quarter-mile time under 10 seconds, and drag radials that grip the road like Terry grips a dumbbell. The look? Menacing, jet black with red racing stripes, wide fenders, and a hood scoop that screams aggression. Inside, it's stripped down for speed, but Terry'd add some flair. Custom seats with Cruise embroidered in red. Why the Demon? Terry's NFL days were all about raw strength, and this car's a throwback to that era. He's also got a wild side. Those viral Old Spice ads where he's yelling and flexing? That's Demon energy. It's the kind of ride he'd take to a car show, revving the engine just to make the crowd cheer. Plus, as a Flint, Michigan native, Terry's got Motor City blood. Dodge is Detroit royalty, and this car's a homecoming. At $100,000 to $120,000 in 2025, or more for a rare edition, it's a muscle car lover's dream, and Terry's ticket to relive his gridiron glory. Number 2 is where power meets personality. Car number 1, Lamborghini Urus, the king of the collection. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. Number 1 in Terry Crews' 2025 car collection, the Lamborghini Urus. This isn't just a car, it's a throne on wheels, and Terry's the king of charisma who deserves it. The Urus is the ultimate blend of supercar speed and SUV practicality, and by 2025, it's the crown jewel of his garage. The Lamborghini Urus in 2025? Imagine a 4.0-liter twin-turbo V8 pumping out 650 to 700 horsepower, a 0 to 60 miles per hour sprint in 3.5 seconds, and a top speed north of 190 miles per hour. It's got that iconic Lambo design, sharp angles, a low stance, and doors that demand attention. Terry'd go bold, maybe a matte orange wrap with black accents, a nod to his vibrant energy. Inside, it's pure opulence, Alcantara suede, a fighter jet cockpit, and space for the whole cruise crew. Why the Urus for number 1? It's the perfect Terry car, flashy yet functional. He's a showman, hosting America's Got Talent, starring in action flicks, but he's also a dad who needs room for family. The Urus gives him supercar thrills without sacrificing utility. Plus, Terry's a trendsetter. His furniture designs, his advocacy, his career moves, and the Urus is the hottest luxury SUV around. At $230,000 to $280,000 in 2025, it's a big investment, but Terry's worth it. This car's the top dog because it's everything Terry is: bold, versatile, and unforgettable. Business ventures, building an empire. Terry's wealth isn't just from acting or hosting. He's a savvy entrepreneur too. He's the CEO and head of design at Super Serious, a creative agency, and co-founded Thor Skier, a high-protein yogurt brand that's taken the fitness world by storm. Then there's Amen and Amen, his furniture design company born from his love of sketching, crafting pieces that blend art and utility. Oh, and let's not forget his bold move into crypto. He launched Dollar Power in 2021, tapping into the digital currency craze. Add in his books like Tough, My Journey to True Power, and endorsement deals with brands like Shopee and MyProtein, and you've got a man who's turned his talents into a multi-million-dollar empire. In 2025, his net worth sits at a cool $25 million, fueled by $80,000 per Brooklyn Nine-Nine episode, $1.5 million per America's Got Talent season, and these brilliant side hustles. Terry's not just living the dream, he's building it, brick by brick. Personal life and controversies. Behind the muscles and the fame is a man who's all about family. Terry's been married to Rebecca King Crews since 1989. That's over 35 years of love by 2025. They met at Western Michigan University in the 80s, where Rebecca nearly friend-zoned him before sparks flew. Together, they've raised 5 kids. Naomi, Rebecca's daughter from a previous relationship, adopted by Terry, Osriel, Tara, Winfrey, and Isaiah. They've also got a granddaughter, Miley, who's the apple of their eye. Rebecca's no sidekick. She's a singer, designer, and powerhouse in her own right, with hits like Can I Stay and a fashion line worn by stars like Cynthia Bailey. Their bond's been tested, but it's stronger than ever. Just look at their cozy family pics from a 2024 New York vacation on Instagram. Terry's life hasn't been without drama. In 2010, his marriage hit a breaking point when he confessed to infidelity and a struggle with pornography addiction. It was a dark chapter. Rebecca nearly walked away, but they fought through it with therapy and faith. They even turned their pain into purpose with their 2021 audiobook, Stronger Together, sharing how they rebuilt trust. Then there's the 2017 bombshell. Terry accused Hollywood exec Adam Bennett of groping him at a party, sparking a lawsuit and igniting the #MeToo conversation for men. Some criticized him for speaking out, but Terry stood firm, saying, "I won't be shamed." The case settled in 2018, and he's since become an advocate for survivors. Through it all, he's kept his head high, proving he's as tough off-screen as he is on it. Terry's not just about stacking cash, he's got a heart of gold. He's a vocal supporter of causes like the Boys and Girls Clubs of America, helping kids from tough backgrounds like his own. He's also backed the Time's Up movement, using his platform to fight harassment in Hollywood. Whether it's mentoring young talent or donating to community programs, Terry's all about lifting others up, just like his mom taught him. The world's taken notice of Terry's grind. In 2021, he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame, a moment Rebecca and the kids cheered loudest for. He's been hailed by outlets like Forbes as one of entertainment's most versatile talents, and his hosting gig on America's Got Talent keeps him a household name. Fans adore his infectious energy. Check X posts calling him the GOAT of positivity, and critics respect his hustle. Terry Crews' story isn't just about glitz, it's about grit. From Flint's factory floors to Pasadena's palatial estates, he's proof that hard work, faith, and a little creativity can conquer anything. His legacy? Inspiring millions to flex their own resilience, chase their dreams, and hold tight to what matters most: family, purpose, and a life well lived. And there you have it, the dazzling lifestyle of Terry Crews in 2025. From his stunning homes to that sleek Aston Martin, his $25 million fortune, and a love story that's Hollywood-worthy, Terry's living proof that dreams don't have limits. If you enjoyed this peek into his world, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a scoop from this celeb insider. Want more celeb lifestyles? Drop your suggestions in the comments. We're diving into another star's life next week. See you then.